Welcome to Altered Reality. Grab a hot or cold one, sit back, and let's turn some pages.
I knew it was going to be a bad night when the vending machines stole my money. Not jammed, not malfunctioned, stole. I put in $2. It blinked. It whirred. Then it went silent, like it was thinking about it, and decided no. That machine has beaten me before. Tonight, it would win permanently. The name's Dr. Jason Quinn. I'm an ER doctor on the outskirts of New Orleans. Not the downtown area, not some upscale parish, but rather a spot close enough to the swamp that the air smells like wet regret. Night shift, slow night. The kind of shift where you start ranking ceiling stains by which ones look like states. I was on my third coffee, which in this hospital is less a beverage and more like a hot cup of liquid ass. That's when the ambulances arrived. 4 of them, back to back, which is never good. They wheeled in 4 young men. 3 were in their early to mid-20s, college age, nerdy looking, like the kind that don't see sun or vagina. The 4th one, however, looked like former military. Athletic build, clean cut. Not sure what he was doing with those other guys. Their group composition alone was already strange enough, but the state they were in was even stranger. Pale skin, like deathly pale, blackened veins, and very shallow breathing. They were sweating so profusely that they sweat through their sheets. Their eyes were unfocused as they trembled like they'd been left in a freezer. One of the paramedics said, "Found them together on the roadside. Their car crashed into a tree just half a mile away." That's not a diagnosis. That's a, "Hey, look what I found." Suddenly, one of the patients tried to sit up, missed, and headbutted the gurney rail. I wrote disoriented in the chart. Little did I know I would later consider this foreshadowing. We quarantined them. Negative pressure rooms, sealed doors, full precautions. Masks, gloves, protocols stacked on protocols. I remember feeling relieved, because quarantine means control, and doctors love control. I told a nurse, probably some kind of viral exposure, bad batch of something. She asked, "Something like what?" I shrugged. "Mardi Gras." She laughed. That's how the night stayed calm, for maybe about an hour. The monitors stayed stable. High fevers, sure, but nothing dramatic. No seizures, no violence, no movie nonsense. I checked the news. Nothing. Checked social media. Still nothing. I actually smiled. See? If it was serious, someone would be screaming about it online. I went back to the break room. The vending machines stared at me. I stared back. We did not reconcile. The lights flickered, which happens all the time. This is Louisiana. The power grid is held together by hope and duct tape. Generators kicked in. Smooth jazz started playing over the PA. I frowned, because that playlist was not scheduled. And then someone screamed. Not from quarantine, from down the hall. A nurse ran past me, slipped on the wet floor, slid halfway down the hall, and popped back up like it was part of her training. "What's going on?" I yelled. She didn't answer. No one answers during the beginning of the end. I saw security sprint by. Then a patient, not one of mine, lunged at an orderly and bit him. I stood there, frozen. Because here's the thing. I never saw what exactly happened to the 4 men put into quarantine. And yet, I knew they had something to do with this. I knew they undoubtedly had something to do with the scene playing out in front of me. One man cannibalizing another. Medically speaking, I'm witnessing a zombie outbreak. The hospital fell apart fast. Alarms, shouting. Someone tried to barricade a door with a wheelchair and lost. I grabbed my coat, my badge, and absolutely nothing useful. Out the back exit, into the night. The hospital screamed behind me, but the world outside was quiet, normal. No fires, no sirens. The city lights glowed in the distance, and I laughed, actually laughed, because whatever was happening, it hadn't reached New Orleans yet. I was safe. I got in my car, turned the key to the ignition, and raced to the Interstate 10, which was right in front of the hospital. Now here I had a choice. Go left on the highway toward the city, or go right and drive over Lake Pontchartrain towards North Shore. Seeing as how North Shore was more rural, I decided to head toward the lights, toward the French Quarter, where there were people, humans, not zombies. As I drove away, I saw the Timberline Water Tower rising like a landmark of bad decisions. Behind me, the hospital went dark. Ahead of me, New Orleans was still partying, and I had no idea that I was driving directly into the worst appointment of my life.
Well, all right. I hope you enjoyed this episode of An Altered Reality. We'll bring you 2 episodes a week. And if you would like to support the channel so that even more episodes can be brought out, you can visit our Patreon or purchase merch from our affiliate store, Cali Ninja Designs. Until the next story,